ShopRites was looted, and while they were looting, they caused this mayhem and disruption. So we've taken upon ourselves, the community, to come through and assist ShopRites.
So how could you describe the damage that we have seen in Kwazulu Natal and some other parts of South Africa in the last few days?
It's been horrendous. We watched the whole looting from the 11 p.m. right through until, 24 hours of looting. Police didn't do much but loot themselves, and yeah, just kidding.
What message do you have for South Africans?
Stay together, get the communities together, work together. We're going to starve. They're rationing us, and yeah, we need to stay together and pray for our country at this time.
In terms of recovery, how long do you think we are going to recover from this mess?
It's going to take 4 months. Estimated time for a shop like this alone is 6 months. So how are we going to, the warehouses are burnt, we can't even stock food. So where are we going to get our food from? They're rationing us, we're stuck.
What I want to say is that for 9 years I've tried to help unemployed young people through finding solutions to empower them. And it's very sad for me to see what is happening right now. And I don't blame the people entirely. I blame the instigators. They are taking advantage of these people. That's causing a mock. So I'm really hoping that this can end.
We also see the community there together for safety.
Yes, it's been amazing.
What you are doing so far?
Yeah.
To protect other stores and items, the community to be safe.
Yes.
We want you to encourage you guys to keeping doing washing, see what happens. Yeah. So
and it's not just here. I have friends in Hillcrest, I have friends in Westville. They are working through the night. They are standing their ground. I have staff members in communities like Quadabeka. They are protecting their areas. They are protecting their shops. It's incredible how the communities are standing together. Yeah.
About the shop around Durban, nothing was being touched.
Not at the moment. We fighting very hard to stop that.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
Tier and protection. What we see now.
Yes. Yeah. No, it's been incredible. It's been incredible. The South Africans are standing up together against it as best as we can.
Together,
yeah. As best as we can.
Richard Knoll, part of the Greenwood Park block that we have here at Effingham Road, just keeping it very safe and for all the occupants there. Guys are monitoring very well. It was a bit heavy earlier on. Now we've controlled it, got it very well controlled.
Okay, we see that for the last 3 days that Neighborhood Watch is playing an important role in securing the environment. Tell us some of the challenges and the progress we have made.
Look, we've had some challenges where the guys have tried, you can see it's looters coming in the area, also trying to leave. We've managed to also identify some potential undercover, or as they say, these guys were posing as cops. We found out that these guys were actually looters as well, so we managed to get them. Those guys were apprehended. The cops did come up for them. We managed to get all the goods as well. That's also been taken through by SAPS. So,
okay, we also hear that some of the looters are armed. So how do you guard and protect yourself from armed looters?
Look, we do have a few guys that are armed, but this is a neighborhood that's not used to this type of environment. You know, the fortunate thing is we've all stood together, and I think it's more power in numbers that are kind of faring off. The guys have shot at us, which that's been the 3rd day today. The guys are shooting at us, but the guys that are armed managed to apprehend this whole thing, and we keep it under cover. So we're looking quite safe. It's a bit of a quieter day. Things are looking up for us. We're hoping for change. Let's see how that goes.
Okay, what is your advice to South African citizens, especially those who are involved in this looting?
Look, guys, you are ruining the economy. It's going to be hard to recover. You're hitting all the major spots. We're actually battling at the moment, trying to just get the essentials. Fortunately, we've got our neighbors on the other side of us that are also helping out. We've got some shop owners here that are willing to sacrifice. We've got also guys that have got contacts outside. So we're waiting. We've got a decent enough a group that's giving us the proper advice, and hopefully we can get to an end. But going forward, if this is going to continue, guys, I don't see, I don't see us getting anywhere with it. it's going to be bad.
We are here at Greenwood Park, and behind us you can see this is a neighborhood watch. The intention is to help to prevent what is happening, which is looting, massive looting in Kwazulu Natal, and the effort has been massive, and we appreciate all the people involved in the neighborhood watch to prevent this massive looting. Alex, what do you think about? We have moved around and we see a lot of efforts from different communities, especially the white communities, Indian communities, colored communities. They have blockades to prevent this massive looting. In some areas, if you are not a resident, they won't let you go. Even the media cars were thoroughly screened before you could penetrate. What do you think about what is going on?
It's very, very good idea. So far, they are together. The community are together. So to prevent any of people are looting, they mustn't come in the areas. If you're not in the area, you're not allowed to come in. I think for a moment, we're talking about, I think all the section we pass it through, we see the people are together, people are in the community, they are together to prevent also the looting. It mustn't happen again. So I'm very happy to see the way people are together and protecting the community. And they not allow the people to go in and do the looting, carry on to bring the economy down, because the economy already down.
And another interesting thing is that if you are driving with looted items, you are arrested and handed over to police. So that is another important part of this security measures.
Yes,
no one is allowed to move with looted items.
Yes.
No one is allowed to loot around the area.
Yeah.
And it's commendable.
Yes, it's commendable, because yesterday night, I think I was in the TV E-News. I was being reported in the E-News. The policy was to help us in another section where Rosary entrance. So between Kenville and the Rosary and then the bridge, we was on top there. We stopped, the police stopped 3 trucks. It was being stolen there by the Game City warehouse. So when they stopped them, they called the neighborhood to come to help them, because they was been working on the ground down. They come up, they help them, they stop the cars, they come in, they searching the car, they searching those guys are looting. They stopping with the good, they put them and they call the police to come to take those cars. Even the owner for the truck, they came to collect their truck. They was so excited, they was very, very happy for the job that was being done.
We are pleased to meet you at this time of crisis.
Yeah.
We see that the neighborhood watch is very active in this crisis period. So tell us about your experience and challenges you are facing in terms of protecting the neighborhood.
Well, our neighborhood watch has been running for nearly 12 years. We're a 155-man strong neighborhood watch. And I think the only challenge we're facing at the moment is no support from our services, our safety and security services. So the neighborhood watch has taken it upon themselves to secure our neighborhood.
Okay, since the beginning of the crisis, what successes have you made in terms of securing the environment?
Well, we've closed up the whole area. We've stopped vehicles from coming in and looting. We've had a number of vehicles coming in, loading up and leaving with looted stuff from the factories that have been looted. We've managed to filter it out at the moment. And at the moment we've got an access control going. We've closed every road in the area. We've got one access point now, one exit point, where the guys are being monitored and screened.
Okay, in terms of support, you get maximum support from the neighbors, the neighborhood, the people you are protecting?
Yes, we get 100% support from our neighbors. Our community, we've got a very close-knit community here in Greenwood Park.
Okay, so what message do you have for South Africans in terms of quelling this looting, crisis, criminality?
I think it's at the end of the day, if communities unite, they wouldn't have this type of problem. They all work together at one common goal.
My name is Larry and I'm a resident in this area and I have been for many years. And what is happening in our country, in our city is, I never thought I'd live to see this. The people who have orchestrated this whole thing need to be condemned in the harshest possible manner. They have caused a lot of loss of property, untold damage, loss of life.
My name is Bosani Mbili.
Okay, tell us about the cleanup that is happening we're exactly at West Street.
Yes,
Tell us about the cleanup.
Well, the cleanup is just our initiative as residents of the city. We just saw the need because right now the way that it is and the way that it used to be are two different things. They're so far apart that we felt like there's a need for it because now we feel like there's nothing more to loot. So why not we come and clean and see if there's a way of trying to bring the city back to normal. It's going to take some time, but this action that we do, like cleaning up like this, it's going to bring confidence to other people to start coming in. We're going to see taxi drivers can bring in people to the city so that there can be some sort of normalcy in the city in terms of movement of the people at least. Because there are some people who are working in banks, there are people who are working for the municipality, they still can't travel because they don't have public transport to come here. And some of us who work in different areas around the cities will need local people to keep moving because those are the people, our customers, our clients that we work with. Yeah, so that's...
Okay, so the cleaning is a voluntary effort?
Yes.
By community members?
Community members within the city as well as around from different townships around the city. Anyone who's interested to clean up can come in and just clean up.
How would you quantify the damage in West Street? Let me say West Street.
Okay, West Street. It's very difficult to quantify the damages in West Street because this is the main street in Durban. Like every shop that we grew up wanting to shop at when we had our dreams of owning anything, we were like, if I'm going down West Street, I can shop at this shop, which we couldn't afford at that time because we grew up poor. So we're seeing our dreams being shattered because, I mean, this is our livelihood, basically. This street and the other one on the other side, Smith Street, they have new names now, but we still call them West Street, even though it's basically the same. But we recognize the street as West Street because it's one of the most prominent streets around Durban.
What advice do you have for South Africans, the people from Kwazulu Natal and other troubled provinces, in terms of quelling the crisis, the looting, the arson, and all manner of criminality?
My biggest advice would be let's find different solutions. If we have political problems, let's find political solutions. If we have economic problems, let's find viable economic solutions that will be beneficial to everyone, not just the elite, not just people who have money, but everyone.
If my people are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray, I will come down from heaven above and forgive their sins. If my people are called by my name, shall humble themselves and pray, I will come down from heaven above, I will heal their land. Yedu poresa Afrika, Sekerera nyika yedu poresa Afrika, Tolela lizolezu polisa Afrika, Tolela lizolezu polisa Afrika, Samea nchi yetu ponye Afrika, Samea nchi yetu ponye Afrika. discrimination, religious intolerance, heal our land. Human trafficking, xenophobia, sickness and drought. It's why Miss Africa. Nasikia kilio kutoka Afrika. Poverty, hunger. Heal our land, Africa. Police and Lisbeletu.